you glorious people of the world. Chelsea-Chee here, back with Shift. So you might be wondering where Shift 2 is. Well, it's right here. See, with Shift 2, there is a specific level that the creator made where the level is supposed to be really laggy on purpose, and since Flash games are not supported very much anymore and Flash hasn't been updated, it's made the level very impossible to play. I have part of Shift 2 recorded already, actually, and like when I get to that part, I can't beat it. So maybe if I want to spend another like hour or 2 hours trying to beat one level for like a 10-minute game, I will, but I didn't feel like doing that anymore, and I really wanted to get to Shift 3, which is my favorite out of all the Shift games. Shift 3 is my absolute favorite, and I really wanted to play it, and I didn't want to torture myself anymore, so we're gonna play Shift 3. The only thing you really need to know about Shift 2 that's gonna be relevant for Shift 3 is that you play as a woman in Shift 2. In Shift 1, if you remember, it was a guy, which if you didn't play Shift 1, it's right here. So in Shift 1 you play as a man, and in Shift 2 you play as a woman, and that's really the main thing you kind of need to know, because in Shift 3 is when we kind of actually start to get a plot to form and a plot to happen. There's also, as you can see, a whole bunch of other stuff you can do. You can build your own level, which they introduced in Shift 2. But in Shift 3 you can build your level. There's achievements that happen in Shift 3 as well, and so this is, whatever. It's to see what the achievements are. I was trying to read it as I was explaining it to you guys. There's player packs, which is basically just like extra stuff for you to do. Like bonus things after you finish the game, but we're gonna do the adventure. So it says, begin your test, but this is no ordinary experiment. This is Shift, and a platform puzzle adventure setting. So let's go ahead and hop into Shift 3. What's that I hear you cry? An autosave feature for you? Anything. As the story element of Shift 3 is a lot larger than you're used to in the Shift series, you can now quit anytime you want and replay the game from where you left off. Isn't that neat? And it is very neat. It would be very helpful in Shift 2 when you get to that level, because Flash tends to crash a lot on that lag level as well, which means you have to start at the very beginning of Shift 2 and work your way up to it. So, we haven't played any of Shift 3 yet, so I have to do a new game, and it says starting it will erase your previous saved point. Greetings, subject 32764. Welcome to Shift, your not-so-ordinary puzzle platformer. Use the arrow keys to move left and right. To view the menu, press P. Stand in front of the door and press up to enter. So now it's not just we stand in front of the door and we move, we actually have to press up to move through the door. Press space to jump. Okay, so pretty standard still. Grab the key to rotate the gate and reach the door. Also, it would be best to ignore any feelings of deja vu. So, well, looks like I already missed that, so that was great. We also now have color for our, did we have colored blood before? I don't think so. Now it's colored. They say feelings of deja vu because we did this in Shift 1. It starts off the same exact way as Shift 1, so it would seem very deja vu-like. We're gonna go inside the door, though. We have some text upside down, can't get anywhere, so sometimes the only thing left to try is Shift. Bum bum. And we even have the— whoa! I was gonna say we even have the classic music. Man, I was shell-shocked at that. Let's see. If Shift Man, God. Hit test fake door explosion. Fake door go to and stop crumpled. Real door is now visible. Shift. So, we have a platform up here to go to. Ooh. You're not actually meant to see this area. We're still in the process of getting things ready for the next experimentee. Please leave. I will not. In Shift 2, they also introduced new concepts, like these arrows. So if I hit this arrow, it turns the entire screen, or I guess of what I'm standing on. So, let's go ahead and grab this guy, which is, we got the PDA. This handy PDA contains a map of the facility. Use the map to help navigate the rooms. You can also make notes on both the rooms you're in and general notes to remind you of things. How handy that someone left this lying around. So we have that. Not going to go through that door just yet. I'm gonna see if I can grab that newspaper. And it doesn't look like I can. How interesting. It's not like this would have helped me anyways, because I would have been stuck here. So it looks like we might have to get that newspaper in a different time and space. In a different place. So, can I take notes on this room? I can. To resume game, click save notes. So there is a newspaper. You know, I never used the save notes feature when I played this the very first time. But, oh. Well, I didn't want it. I wanted it in the room. How can I get it in the room? Well. Oh well. Newspaper notes? That'd be helpful. Oh well. I'm sure I'll remember to come back to this room. So that's what everyone says. What the? 2 exit doors? Well, it seems you can only reach one anyways. Well, that does seem true. It seems like if I try to go to the one on the bottom left, I'm going to die. Can I get this newspaper? Nope. So, can't grab any of those. Looks like we're gonna have to keep going forward. Let's see. If the map shows 2 exits from your current room, be sure to explore. There may be invisible secrets. So, the room that we're in has the one door that we just came from, and then it has to have a second door. So that's what we're gonna be looking for. This is already the way we're looking. Okay, let's grab the key. And let's flip our point of view. Ooh, there it was. There it is. So, not what I wanted to do. I want this. Bum, bum, bum. So I could go to the door right now, actually, if I wanted to. But I want to grab this key. Shift, thank you. Because it says some keys unlock gates in other rooms. So even though that didn't unlock anything in this room, it unlocks something in another room that we're gonna need. So let's go in this secret door first. You're not actually meant to see this area. Oh, so I'm like, I feel like I've seen this text before. So here's that newspaper that I wanted. Whoop! You found a scrap of newspaper. Time to shift gears. We here at TC Sciences are looking for families to take part in tests of a revolutionary scientific breakthrough. If you're in some need of extra cash, and who in this community isn't after the tragic crash of IRG time, then contact TC today for more details and shift the tides of your misfortune. Contact Andy over the phone by calling this number today. So, and now you can see next to that star, we have the number 24. So, we know that there are 3 other newspaper notes that will give us those other, what do you call them? numbers. So now you can see that this giant key has rotated. So we can possibly go... Hello? Possibly shift. Thank you. Still can't go over there just yet. So, gonna have to go in here. Reactor room, high security access only. This door leads to the final area. Can't go to the final area, so let's go ahead and just go in door number 1. We'll start off in normal order. We've got a key up there, we've got a sideways door. So let's see if we can figure some stuff out. Okay, so, and whoop, there we go. Like I said, for like shift 1, like I played shift 3 so frequently that I would like try and like speed run through it as fast as I possibly could. 2 keys in this room. Like I knew every like nook and cranny and in and out. We've got some basic platforming happening here. So that moved. Whoop. And then let's see what this moves. Oh, reactor room door open. You found one of the reactor room keys. So that moves back in that main area. Moves the door in there. I don't think I need to shift the room. Nope. So just need to make my way out of this room now. Bum, 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 bum. So you can't leave unless you're facing the right way, which makes sense. So see, now that first door is gone. So let's go ahead and go in room numero 20. This door leads to certain death. It probably does. I think this is my favorite room in this game, just because of this part. Like, it's just like, whee! It's just like really fun. And what up? And if you're not careful, then... So, just to make sure, let's go ahead and go in the certain death door. We'll go in there. Whoop! Let's see what happens. Ah, so we have a lock that's here that we might have moved, but I can see how we would have fallen to certain death. Okay, so let's go back, because we can't really do anything in that room. Not right now, anyways. Alright, and let's go into the room that we were supposed to go in. Bump it up, bump it up. I almost hit that. And swoop. Let's see. We've got 2 keys. This one. I need to change the point of view so I can go in those doors. There we go. Let's go in this one. Old school platformy action. Pixel perfect jumping for the win. Which, I've never been good at platformers. Thankfully, I was okay at that one. Let's go in this door first. And it's where we have the reactor room key. But as you notice, if we are in this room, there are there are 3 doors actually. So we see 2 of them. These blocks over here are not just here for show. It's because there's a door. A secret door. This secret door, which now we're able to go into that room. And let me not die. Trying to make my way back is the issue. Okay. Let's get this facing the right way. There we go. And then now we'll go in the certain death door, because now we were able to before, we just couldn't go anywhere when we went in the door was the issue. Now we can actually go somewhere. Okay. We get ourselves another newspaper. Entire family missing. A sign of the times? A family of 3 have been reported missing by neighbors and extended family after disappearing completely a little under 2 weeks ago. Investigators are baffled. Detective Stan McNeil is on record as saying, "It's like they disappeared into the floor or something." Is this what society has come to? The 3 were considered pillars of the community until IGR electronic crash of 3 months ago led to David losing his job. There is little evidence to tell where they are now, but a family friend reported that David had been replying to newspaper adverts for obscure jobs in and around the state. David, Jane, and Ken? Is that the last name? Pictured last year. Interesting. We have a missing family. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to the main room. And to level trace. Where am I going? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Let's see. This is the only door we can go in right now. Oh. Oh god. Why am I an idiot? I'm supposed to go in this door. God. Let's just go back the way we came. Okay. What? I should have made that. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Much better. And whoop. Let's see. Uh-oh. This was not the right way to go. So I must murder myself in order to get back. I need to go this way. When the camera does that, sometimes it does really, like, mess with your brain somewhat when it spins so many times. Had something move. Let's see. So now we can go in that door. I need this one. And whoop. Grab the key to rotate the gate. Please ignore any feelings of deja vu. Interesting. So instead of this moving the key, it's moved something else. But just like the room in the beginning. I was gonna say, there's a door there! A secret hidden door. No, instead it's a secret shift area. Which, you know, they're nice enough to show you if you die. Just a random newspaper in this room. Let's see what it says. TC Sciences. Why is someone trying to shift the blame onto something? Senator Jones levels heavy criticism at TC Sciences over an alleged cover-up over a missing local family of 3. I want a full investigation. And whoever had these newspapers and is giving us these notes wrote the word liar on that person's face. So we have 3 of the 4 newspaper notes. If you remember back in that first room where I tried to take the notes, I still don't think we are able to get to that newspaper. So, let's see. This door leads to the final area. This key opens a previously unreachable point. So, it's probably that newspaper. You can do it, shift dude. Whoops. I was supposed to shift at that point. I'm supposed to do this. Let's see. Aha. Now we can grab it. It says, Jones for president. The wildly popular Senator Jones today announced he's stepping into the ring in a campaign to become the United Alliance's next president in the 2034 election. Man, I should have waited like 15 years to play this. After receiving a massive campaign coronation from an unnamed group, he's already one of the top-tier hopefuls. And this says bribes. So somebody bribed him, okay? Or he bribed somebody. Maybe it is that. Some critics fear that he will no longer be concentrating on his investigation into the practices of TC Sciences. The senator had this to say, "From what I have witnessed so far, TC are among the most morally admirable companies I have ever had the pleasure of reviewing. To say I believe them innocent of the scandal involving the missing family last year would be a great understatement. If anything, they have helped further the investigation far more than local authorities, and I'm thrilled to promote them as both a cooperation and the wonderful individuals that they are." And this person crossed out individuals and wrote murderers. So, we have all the newspaper notes. I guess it is time to head into the final room. Oh, Lord. My back! And whoop, let's go. Ooh. We have our classic shift music. Does it feel like this edition of Shift has been missing something? Elevation 0 feet. We are going up, it seems like. Has it been weird playing a Shift game without a timer? It has, I guess, pretty much. Our elevation is 3,200 feet. But, uh-oh, we have had a timer all along. 6,400 feet is our elevation. Because, of course, you can't have a Shift game without a timer. Elevation 9,600 feet. As we can see, we are in space. To open these gates, enter the access code into the boxes below. Warning, I wouldn't try shifting in this room if I were you. Although, if you don't know the code, I suppose you have no choice. So, this is where our newspaper notes come into play. So we are able to escape. If we were to shift, I'm not going to, because I'm not sure how far it will put me back. we're in outer space, so you just kind of float away into nothingness. So for the heart, it was 33. For the cross, it was 71. For the star, it was 24. And for the smiley face, it was 18. So now, oops, gotta click in here so I can play the game. Now we can escape. Woohoo! Oh no! No escape! No, the spikes! Where am I going to go? Death, like in the first game. Or will it? Just in the nick of time explosion. Shiftman confusion. N-type. Good. Test subject Detony Area 3. Ma Pa Son. What in blue blazes? Staff only. Looks like your spiked wall failed again, Doctor. Rats. Whoever coded that thing needs a kick up the behind. I always knew your shoddy action scripting would be your downfall. This isn't over. Take this. Gonna pull the lever, Crunk. Ooh, escape pod. Double rats. Seems I confused the instant death switch with the instant escape switch. How convenient. Hack! This isn't the last you've seen of me. Oh, and then he's running away. Oh no! But I found my mom and my dad. Which means we're the missing family. If you didn't get that from the picture and from the notes and all that. Congratulations, subject. But don't think I won't get you next time. Your completion time is 973 seconds, and I can finally present you with the hidden character. Drag the rectangle below away to find out. It's Fancy Pants Man! Which is why I love this game. I love Fancy Pants Man. Big thanks to Brad Board for kindly providing him with your shifting pleasure, or for your shifting pleasure. Now, I don't want you to ruin the surprise for others, but I also want you, but I also know you want to mess with their minds a bit. So please mention in your reviews that you think it was a pretty lame game, that the secret character was Mel Gibson. Click Shift to escape. So see, now you can play the game again as Fancy Pants Man, which I love playing as Fancy Pants Man so much. So we actually are going to do the game again, but that will be for the next video. I think I might speed through it. So if we wanted to look at achievements, actually, there's a whole bunch that I did not get that help you out. There's one, I think it's this one, where it's PDA Avoider. Collect the escape medal to unlock the celebrity secret character, which I thought we did. Yeah. Collect all medals to unlock classic character, which is probably Shift 1 guy. But they do kind of give you hints. So PDA Avoider, if you quit the game, all this stuff. If you do it in 8 minutes. Roast Hog, Appreciator, Supporter, Level Builder. So probably when I play as Fancy Pants Man, I'm probably gonna get a few achievements. So I'll probably do the PTA Avoider. The PDA Avoider, and I'm probably gonna like speed through it because I always really wanted to get that speedy 8 minutes one. So that way we actually have time to do these player packs. So you've got the gray games, so levels from the Shift 2 level pack, found at blah blah blah. These easy levels will get you into the swing of things. You've got this Ezekiel pack, levels created by the Newground user pick for their unique feel. Each one feels like a marathon. And the Assorted pack, 6 levels found across the net I picked for what feels to be great gameplay experience. Difficult ranges from medium to extreme. And of course you get an achievement unlocked for completing each of them. So, with all that being said, in the next video it's gonna be Fancy Pants Man time. And thankfully, since Shift 3 saves its data, I hope. I wonder if I click out of this, it will still be saved. Well, we'll find out. If not, then I am perfectly fine with always playing Shift 3. And I mean, look at Fancy Pants Man. And then he falls asleep if you leave him alone for too long. He is precious. So, with all that being said, I feel like I've said that like 3 times now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching Shift 3. I love it so much, and I feel just like waves of nostalgia washing through me. So I had a lot of fun replaying this again, and I'm definitely gonna have fun continuing to play some of it. As always though, be sure to like, comment, share, and even subscribe if you have not already done so. And I will see you guys in the next video.